I don't need to tell you this, it's Friday, but that means we are having our party on the plaza. The American Heart Association joining us this morning. We're going to tell you how you can join in their efforts when we return.
What a great crowd.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. It's a Friday, which means we are partying on the plaza with DJ LC and the American Heart Association. We're going to tell you why they're here and how we can all join in their efforts.
Yeah, their big walk coming up on September 9th. We'll tell you where and how you can get involved, and we'll broadcast part of that here on News 8 Daybreak from 8:30 to 9 a.m. on that morning of September 9th. So happy to be a part of that. And we're here to help you welcome in the weekend with some music and some fun. Our party on the plaza in full swing this morning, and it's all about making sure you are heart healthy. It's as easy as putting one foot in front of the other. And DJ LC helping wake us up this morning for our party on the plaza. And as you take a look here, you can probably figure out what we're talking about today. Heart health, as they take formation with our party on the plaza, forming a heart. We'll give you a look at that as we head to break. All right, folks, welcome back. We are less than a month away from the big American Heart Association Health Walk. It's kicking off at Reunion Tower, 2 other locations as well, and we'll have more on that in just a moment. And thank you all for coming out this morning. What a nice group. Trying to walk their way to a better health. And we are joined this morning by a couple of special guests here. We have Deepa Karani. She is involved as the VP of the Dallas Heart Walk. And you've been going strong now for a number of years, and we're going to broadcast part of it here on Channel 8. We'll talk about that in a moment. But what is it you're encouraging people to do?
We really are just encouraging people to get active and healthy. The goal of the American Heart Association is to build lives free of cardiovascular disease and stroke. And walking is such an easy way to get that heart healthy and to be not just walking, but heart walking.
We are becoming more sedentary, are we not? And that's sort of contributing to an increase in the number of people who are suffering heart attacks.
It is. About 22% of Americans right now only adopt the healthy aerobic standard. And so with the Heart Walk movement, we really want people to be healthy for good and just to join the walking movement to eat smart, add color with adding fruits and vegetables to their plate, move more, and be well and reduce stress.
And Eric Kruger is here. And Eric, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You're the chair of the Tarrant County Walk, and you have a real personal history here. You have a real message for people in terms of what you've dealt with in terms of your own heart health.
Yes. When as a young child, I had 3 separate instances where I had heart issues, and through great medication, great doctors, and grace of God, here I am. So it's all about heart.
In your case, it was congenital.
Yes.
You were born with it, but that has led now to a lifestyle that others who have perhaps heart issues that are brought on by lifestyle that they can learn from.
Yes, absolutely. And especially in our industry, we have more than our share of heart disease in the construction industry. So to bring an awareness around that really can help prevent that.
All right, so we want you to get involved in the various heart walks that are happening in Dallas and around the area on September 9th. So here's the information for you. In Dallas, as I said, at the base of Reunion Tower, September 9th. In Fort Worth, you can gather at Will Rogers Memorial Center, and in Denton at the C.H. Collins Athletic Complex. And for the first time this year from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, we will preempt News 8 Daybreak, and we will bring you the broadcast live from Reunion Tower. So if you can't make it there, you can still watch, you can still support, and maybe you can do your own walk in your own neighborhood, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you all. Let's send it back inside. Sonia? And it's a party on the plaza with heart. This morning we're talking about the American Heart Association and their heart walks. Less than a month away this September 9th. Various locations where you can get involved, and we'll have all that for you coming up here on this Friday morning. Thank you for joining us.
Step by step, the weekend is almost here. See why taking more steps is also the theme for this morning's party on the plaza. Folks from the American Heart Association are with us. We're going to hang out with some more of them coming up in just a few minutes. You're watching News 8 Daybreak. Time is 6:10.
Good morning, everyone. Boy, we have an energetic group on the plaza this morning. We are talking about the area's heart walks coming up in North Texas on September 9th. More information on that before the end of the show this morning, but we want to thank them for turning out in full force to talk heart health. We are talking about getting heart healthy this morning. The American Heart Association and their annual heart walks around DFW kicking off in less than a month, and GJLC already has them moving this morning to the music. We'll have much more on how you can get involved and build your team and raise money for good health coming up.
He's also moving to that music.
Yeah, isn't he? He's very good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome you into the weekend with some music and some fun. Our party on the plaza now in full swing, being led off by DJLC. And yes, we're talking about heart health this morning. It's as easy as literally putting one foot in front of the other. We will tell you how you can get involved in this year's North Texas Heart Walks across DFW on September 9th. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to News 8 Daybreak. It is Friday, and so we are partying with the American Heart Association here on our plaza. And you know what? This is a healthy happy hour. That's what I'm calling it, because we're talking about the upcoming heart walks that are across our area. I want you guys to meet these two. This is couple goals right here. All right, couple goals. So, Tara, tell everybody how you got started with the American Heart Association and why you got started walking.
I got started walking because I suffered from 3 heart attacks over the course of 4 days, and on the road to healing, the first thing I had to do was just start by walking.
And I just want to point out, scoot the camera back here. If you look at this woman, she is fit. You've always been thin and fit, right?
Right, always.
Okay, but that's what, so my point is that heart disease can affect anyone.
Anyone. It does not discriminate based on color, race, size, or any of that.
Okay, and your husband, the reason I call y'all couple goals, you're a personal trainer, and did you get her walking?
I had a little bit to do with it. The cardiac rehab also helped, but you know, when she first suffered, got out of the hospital, she could barely make it to the refrigerator from the bedroom. So I knew that we were going to have to start really, really slow, and consistency was going to be the key to getting her back to where she needed to be.
Okay, so let's start with some walking tips for people, because this is for anyone. I don't care what your fitness level or activity is. Tell people what they can do starting today to really feel like, okay, I want to go out there and walk.
Get up and move. But no, seriously, it's that simple. Get up and move. Everybody's going to be starting at a different level. So get out, get moving, find out what your baseline is, find out how far you can go, how far you can push. And then every day as you get stronger, you want to build on that.
Okay, you guys, we've got some information for you both on WFAA.com and on your screen about where you can join in the fun in terms of the Heart Walk. And I'm going to post a calendar for y'all as well, a training calendar. So get on this. Join all these great folks and get your heart healthy. Thanks so much for joining us here on News 8 Daybreak. Have a wonderful